Alright, we're out today. I just brought the dogs out. We're out the farm and we took a walk around the mountain here on some trails looking for some nice deer spots. There's a lot of work to do. A lot of trails need to be cleaned out. There's a lot of brush on them, branches, but the trails aren't too bad. They're pretty flat. I could drive on them with a four-wheeler, or even a tractor could get on there and maybe just pull some logs out. But wow, there's some really nice spots, and I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. Where should I put some of these food plots? Keep some of these fields cleared along the edges or back up on the hills? I don't know. There's just so many different areas. And it goes on all the way back that way. Past that barn, or the pole barn back there. But me and the dogs are just out having some fun today. Let me know what you guys think. What should I do? Checking on the gate. It's been a week and no one's been back here, so that's a good sign. Hasn't been tampered with at all, and everything's turning really green up here. It's the trail coming up. It turns up here, and this is a nice flat area, pretty much the highest point. You can see we got a fire ring here. I was thinking about coming up here with the tractor and leveling some more of this out. Every trail that we walk on, we've got deer tracks. Every trail. So take a look at this trail. This runs right along the side of the hill. I guess almost in the middle. But look how flat that is. Nice, flat, wide. I just got to get some of those branches out of there. Clean this up, and I can seed this, and it'll be a nice strip food plot right on the side of this hill. There's the bottom, way down there. And move up a little bit. If you look way down there, that's the barn way down there, the big barn. Whole building. I'm gonna walk this and see how far this goes. It's the same trail. I'm walking further down, and this is like a deer highway, which makes sense. You can see this. All these deer tracks. Really nice trail on the side of this hill. And it's kind of hidden from both sides. It's hidden from the top. If you're walking right up there, you can't see down the side on this bench here. This is a perfect bench. That long flat trail, that bench that had nice grass on it, came around this bend right here. I just came from that direction. Came around that real sharp corner, and I got to this point right here. If you guys can see this, it's almost like a huge crossroads. That goes straight in that direction, or you can go uphill to the top somewhere, or it goes down this little hill and keeps going around the side of the hill that way somewhere. So we got a lot of exploring to do and a lot of trail clearing, but somewhere up here we got to make some good food plots, maybe little ones, little half-acre food plots here and there, and put some nice tree stands. But this is going to take a lot of figuring out which way these deer move, because they could be anywhere on these hills. I mean, the woods woods just go on and on. There you can see the barn down there. But we're like on the corner of the hill. It wraps to the left and then behind me. Okay, this is the main road heading down. To the left you can see the fields right through the woods there. But right off the main road, here's another trail here. And this one doesn't look bad either. It runs parallel with the last one, that long grass one. It seems to be kind of the same thing here. But this needs to be cleared and bush hogged. So we've got a trail here, and then up that hill, maybe 100 yards up, there's another trail that runs all the way around the mountain. So they run parallel with each other, which is pretty good. But if we can clear these trails out and mark them with some signs or some color so we know which way we're walking, I think these will be great. Every 50 yards or 75 yards, you get these big humps in the road, and you can see what they're for. The water comes down along the side and it hits this berm. I don't even know what these are called, but it hits that berm and it diverts the water off to the side and down the hill, and it keeps your road from washing out. So you can see there's the next one right behind that dog. The road's in pretty good shape. Not much gravel on it, but at least it's not rutted up. And this is the main trail. So we're closer to the bottom. We keep wrapping trail to trail along parallel with the hill, and we found this one, and right up to the side of this trail, the loggers really did a number in here. Man, look at the size of these logs. These trees were huge. I wish they would have left these trees. Golly. I don't even know what kind of tree that was. It's huge. Look at this one. This one's amazing. I gotta walk down to this one because I don't know how much wood is worth or how much trees are worth, but this thing is, it's got to be 10 foot across. It's me standing on it. There's a piece of it. I don't know, what were these things? Is that a giant oak tree or maple? Look at it, they left half of it here. There's a piece of it. That piece right there has got to be 10 foot high by 6 foot across. And we're right on the edge of the field. Look how little the truck looks compared to those. Hey. Luke, Doug, hey, Luke. We've got a whole patch of chipmunks here. Walking through here, and the chipmunks started scrambling everywhere. And the dogs didn't see any of it. I don't know what they were watching. All right, let's go. Yeah, I heard one. Find him, Luke. Find him. Find him, chipmunk. Find him. Find him, chipmunks. There goes one running by that log. Stump. dropped off the camper right off the side of the road. Couldn't go too much further. Where that grass starts to get a little taller, my truck was sinking in because it just got finished pouring down rain all last night and this morning. So I didn't want to go off into anything soft. There's not many trees down here along the road in the barns. There's some really nice spots. Thought I could have drove the truck up on one of these trails and parked it up, but then the camper would have been out of sight. Maybe a good spot would be down by those pines. There's a nice flat area there. I can always move it later. Or even tucked up against one of those hills underneath one of those trees. Like right there. That's a nice little area right there. It's on a little slope. But it'd be tucked in that nice little shady spot. Might have to level that out in between those trees. It'd be a great spot for a camper.